Games has a large variety of games from every type, but one lives on in infamy. Jelly Truck, an innocent-looking 2D platformer racer, I guess, of sorts, was picked up by the speed community, the speedrunning community. It was picked because of its low entry bar, meaning anybody can do it, anybody can run this game. But after years of optimization, it's changed in a way which it can never be the same. The goal of the Jelly Truck speedrun is very simple. Do 20 levels, and the timer starts when you click on the first level, and then it ends once you cross the finish line of the final level. The movement in Jelly Truck is pretty simple, with you just pressing or using the arrow keys to go forward, and then do things like tilt your cart back and forth to get over obstacles in your way or knock things down to create new paths. Things get a little bit more complicated in Jelly Truck though, as you progress through some of the levels you'll get new forms like the tractor form, which can let you go up steeper hills than the truck would, or when you get the racing car form, which lets you go a lot faster than the normal truck would, at the cost of being closer to the ground so you can't necessarily do as well overall. The first levels in Jelly Truck are pretty simple, with you rolling through a simple maze of obstacles, while later ones include things like changing many forms between things or having to use a balloon to float up through spikes. In the last level features you having to balance on a ball to go to the finish line, and if you fall off at all, you die and you have to restart the level. The first person to ever submit a run to speedrun.com was somebody that goes by the name of Cheez-Its, and it looks like they just played the game pretty normal, nothing too groundbreaking, but then something happened. People came along and optimized that. 1 year ago, a player by the name of the Arbiter, the Arbiter I guess, came along and they implemented new tech, including rolling at the start of each level to build up momentum and go faster. And they're currently in third place record holder. Why? Because people found out a way to do it faster and better. Arbiter's world record was beaten by somebody called the Bolt, who's now second place, by implementing even more flips and making sure to keep his tire on the ground for more time, just for more speed. Also, that block carry is a clutch, because it helps you knock over that thing a little bit faster. And you can see he's bouncing up and down, which helps. If you thought the last two world records were crazy, or world record attempts now, then you might want to hold on or sit down for this one. When Pepto came in and made the world record in 10 minutes and 55 seconds 10 months ago, which still stands today. And he just did this by being super clutch and super fast. As you can see, he has a little thing at the start, but after that, he's right on this game, right back into it. Good mindset, student athlete, all that. Everything changed though when a new speedrunner approached the speed community. He goes by the name of Kaporisage, and nobody knows who he is, other than he's super epic and awesome and handsome and good at speedrunning. He holds the world record currently for the fastest blind speedrun, which isn't a category, but it still counts. So, that's what really matters. It's he's getting the dub and getting the win. Kaporisage brought new strategies to the table, like the vertical elevated maneuver in level 2, which you can see right now. It saves a bunch of time and also looks really cool, so it's a swag strat as well. You know, for the people, you gotta go for the swag strats. You know, he's using the rolling, just like all the other speedrunners. And overall, he's just doing such a good job at speedrunning this game. Until tragedy strikes on the 3rd level. As he's going through the course, he already has his finger on the reset button to make everything quicker. But once he gets the tractor power up, nothing happens. It was a fake out. But in the 5th level, when trying to get enough momentum to go across this gap, he fails multiple times, losing precious time for the world record. Could he come back from this? Kaporisage then basically makes up the world record time, even after his few mishaps at level 5, until he reaches level 16 and he hits a brick wall. In level 16, you have to be the car, and you have to race against the bulldozer trying to kill you. And there's many different drops that you have to go through throughout the level. But for some reason, Kaporisage couldn't do it. He just kept getting ranked over and over and over again, losing precious time off the world record, which he already didn't make, by the way, because it's 10 minutes and he spent 14 minutes. But then he also spent 8 minutes total on this level, which really put him past the world record. And then, yeah, that's it. But nevertheless, even with all of his trials and tribulations, on level 16, our speedrunner, our brave speedrunner, Kaporisage, kept going just to break the world record, or get as close as he could at this point, because he was went past it. But, nevertheless, he kept fighting, he kept persevering, hoping to get someplace on the leaderboard, honestly. At long last, our speedrunner had finally reached the final level, level 20, the promised land. At 30 minutes, it wasn't looking too good, because everybody else on the leaderboard already beat 30 minutes. But there's only 10 people, so he would have came 11th place, if his run gets verified and all that. But he's finally here, performing for you. If you know the words, there are none, so you're lying. But you can watch the rest of the speedrun unfold, and how he deals with the most difficult obstacle to date, the ball. here's my run. Thanks. Ever since the day Jesus posted his first speedrun to today, where the community is thriving with Kaporisage's new speedrun, and it's 11th place, which is the bottom of the leaderboard. But he tried, he really did try, and it was blind too. So obviously that means he should get first place for that, because he didn't practice, because he didn't have time because of schoolwork and. But basically what I'm saying is Kaporisage is the best speedrunner around, and he's gonna do great things in the future. Thank you for watching.